it's nice being in the greenhouse alone. Sometimes I come out here just to kind of hide from everything else I have to do. I was thinking about the statistic that most businesses fail within the first 5 years of being open. I've always thought of that as a financial problem, right? Like maybe businesses don't bring in enough income, or maybe they grow so quickly, or they can't find the right staff, or rent goes up, or the cost of supplies goes up, and it's a financial thing. But now that I've run this farm for a while, 5 years or so, I'm realizing it's probably more likely that businesses fail within the first 5 years because the owner doesn't want to do the same crap anymore. Like, you start out so passionately and so full of hope and these big dreams, and then year after year goes by and you're like, man, I'm doing all this hard work, it's a lot, and I don't really want to do it anymore. I really still enjoy having a U-pick flower farm. I'm really glad that I created it to be a self-serve U-pick. But in the off season, I used to try and do it all, like ranunculus planted out in December, January, and February. I've always started sweet peas by Valentine's Day, and I didn't this year. And the greenhouse has become like a trash heap. I'll show you what I mean. This greenhouse, like, I'm really just trying to kind of cover up the weeds with stuff. Don't mind the windows all busted out. That's from our puppy last year. But yeah, this greenhouse is not functioning right now, really, because we don't have anything growing. I do have my eucalyptus going on, but yeah, it's just really interesting to think about how the farm has evolved and how, I don't know, I guess running a business evolves, and just trying to be true to yourself, making sure that you're not losing yourself by trying to make your business successful. Yeah, so for those of you running a small business, whatever it is, or for those of you running a large garden, trying to start a flower farm, go slow. Don't be afraid to back off and change and adapt. The first couple of years, I took every bride, every wedding I could. I did farmers markets. I did subscriptions. I did bouquet classes at the brewery, which was super fun. But by the end of the year, I was so burnt out. I couldn't do any of it anymore. So I switched to a self-serve U-pick, and now I don't even have to be home and people can cut flowers. And what that means is we spent all this money on this greenhouse, but I don't necessarily need it now. We created all sorts of flower beds in our backyard, and now we just use the front yard. It's okay to change and learn and adapt and look back and think, I wish I would have known this from the beginning, but it was impossible to know from the beginning. So I guess what I'm saying is it's okay to change the way things are going and to find what works for you, which truly is different for every person, and that's good. Okay, I'm gonna head back inside because I don't really feel like being in the garden today, and that's okay.